Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing really well. I want to come on here and just talk about a really strange dream that I had last night, which I would like your help determining what it may mean. So basically, I found myself in a church. It looked like a very basic church, nothing fancy. It had like wooden benches, but it was full. The church was completely full. And I was sitting on one of those benches, and the pastor in front of me. Okay, so there was a pastor, and he was talking about something, but he wasn't standing like at the very front of the church. He was standing where the people were sitting down, and so he was just slightly in front of me, slightly to the left, and as he was standing, talking about whatever he was talking about, there was this big bag of salt right next to me. And I got up and I started grabbing bunches of the salt from this big bag of salt. And I just started throwing it across everyone in the church. I was just constantly grabbing salt and throwing it over the people, grabbing bunches of salt and just scattering it all over everyone that was sitting in the church. And there was a man, an elderly man in front, slightly in front of me, slightly more to the right. And he turned around and he felt the salt falling upon him. But he was like, where is this salt coming from? He couldn't understand where the salt was coming from. He couldn't see me throw the salt on him. So, and as he was saying this, I looked at him and I just grabbed another whole bunch of salt and I just kept throwing it over everyone. And still, they could not see me throw the salt that was there. So, that was my dream. I have no idea why I would dream that. I don't even know what it means. The only thing that I can think of is where that verse where Jesus says, you are the salt of the earth. And if the salt loses its flavor, what good is it? That's the only thing I can think of. I spoke to my dad about it. He says, oh, it sounds like, like salt, is like good for preservation. So I don't know, but I'd love to know your thoughts and your opinion on this dream. It was a very interesting dream, very random, very very strange, but I do feel that it bears some kind of significance. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful blessed day in the Lord, and I'll talk to you again soon.